The year 1864 heralded two major developments in the world of cricket. On the pitch, overarm bowling was finally legalized. Off it, a cricketing institution was born. John Wisden, the little wonder, was already well known in cricket circles for his astonishing bowling feats for Sussex. His original Cricketer's Almanack gave details of the gentlemen versus players fixtures of the preceding season, plus an eclectic array of facts and stats, from the winners of the Derby and Oaks to the rules of an obscure game called Nur and Spell. A pursuit of these statistics must in the first place create a feeling of surprise that when the two 11s met, there was the slightest probability of the English one being defeated. With these remarks, the compiler proceeds to give a short account of the contest, leaving the reader to attribute the Australian victory to the fact that the colonists won the toss and thereby had the best of the cricket, to the fact that the English had to play the last innings, to the brilliant batting of Massey, to the superb bowling of Spofforth, to the nervousness of some of the England side, to the glorious uncertainty of the noble game, or to whatever he or she thinks the true reason. The team of Indian cricketers who toured this country last summer under the captaincy of the Maharaja of Porbandar acquitted themselves on the whole, if not with marked distinction, at any rate with great credit. For many years past, the standard of cricket in India had been steadily improving, and it was quite obvious from the form shown by the players met during the MCC tour under A.E.R. Gilligan in the winter of 1926-27 that the time would not be far distant when India should be able to send a team here capable of extending all but the most powerful 11s. In Bombay, the birthplace of Indian cricket, unprecedented scenes were witnessed on the night of August 24th, the day India beat England in the third test match at the Oval. There was dancing in the streets. Revellers stopped and boarded buses to convey the news to commuters. In the homes, children garlanded wireless sets over which the cheery voice of Brian Johnston had proclaimed the glad tidings of India's first test victory in England, of victory which also gave them the rubber. As in the West Indies, the spin attack was the cornerstone of India's success in the Test series, and their overall record of 7 wins and only 1 loss, a distinguished performance on a short tour. Of course, the inclusion of Chandrasekhar gave it a sharper edge, and its effectiveness was enhanced no less by the vast improvement in the fielding standards. India defeated on merit the firm favourites, winning a low-scoring match by 43 runs. It was an absorbing game of increasing drama and finally of much emotion. The result, as surprising as on the day, it was convincing, had much to do with the mental pressures of containment in limited overs cricket. Amarnath was named man of the match by Mike Brearley for a stabilizing innings of 26 against hostile fast bowling after the early loss of Gavaskar, followed by his taking 3 late West Indian wickets, Dujon's being especially important. The chief architects of the epic win at Eden Gardens were VVS Lakshman and Rahul Dravid, whose partnership of 376, one of the several records in this match, was the basis of the recovery. And the 20-year-old Sikh off-spinner Harbhajan Singh, his hat-trick in the first innings, the first for India in tests, was only the precursor to taking 13 wickets in the match. In the next match, he topped that with 15. Harbhajan's and Lakshman's glory was the greater for the fact that neither was established in the side.